Welcome to DataFest 2024, where we're going to be talking about how is data and technology transforming Africa.
It's very interesting to think about the power of data, but it is more interesting to think about how are we translating the data.
Data actually works, and if we pay close attention to data, it's easy to influence outcomes.
Data science, particularly for this continent, in the domains of innovative solutions to what we are facing, whether it's pandemics, climate change, food security, and numerous other matters.
Our solutions in Africa and in East Africa will surely come from our people. Nobody will develop solutions for us to be able to integrate into our healthcare system. The innovators, the entrepreneurs, are those at the forefront of really pushing the frontier, of really getting us to where we need to be as Africans, as East Africans, to be able to advance health outcomes for the most vulnerable in our population.
By 2030, it is projected that data-driven healthcare interventions could save over 1 million lives in Africa annually.
There's a lot of reports about the effects of droughts, across the continent, and our data says, drought alone has affected, almost 90 million people in Africa in the year 2022.
Agriculture is like our backbone, right? And we want to make sure we can increase crop production. We want to monitor what's going on with our bees, our insects, our land mammals, all this biodiversity that then supports agricultural productivity. We want to look at that. We can do that with drones. Another technology is satellites.
If we collaborate with community organizers, data scientists, computer scientists, engineers, I see there being an opportunity for Africans to change some of these narratives right from where we are.
We need to be able to see how we all come together, formulate important scientific research to drive important scientific outcomes, and to make sure that people care about it.
Technology is a very, very good and useful enabler, but it is just that. It is an enabler. It cannot be the complete solution. You have to think about the people who are going to be using the technology to help drive how you design it. You have to think about what kind of data you're going to be collecting, whether it is exposing people to risks, and what you're going to do with it as well to help you design how best to make use of it.
As much as the internet is here for the good, but we have seen the rippling effects that has caused especially on harassment. We're talking about harassment, and the group that is most affected by the online harassment, trolling, and sexual exploitation in the internet spaces tend to be women.
59.9% of women globally have experienced at least one form of online violence. We can leverage on technology in terms of coming up with data that is integrated, and we can be able to use now that data to be able to inform our interventions and also the policy and the legal frameworks that we have.
We live in a world where we have so much data, yet we are data rich but insight poor. Let it be a transformative catalyst.
It has been a very wonderful experience, great learning experience for me, and I really love the turnout. People really showed up energetic, the sessions were amazing.
The key takeaway today really is the importance of having a gendered lens or perspective through data and through the use of the internet or even the digital space in and of itself, because I think we have reached a point where we can no longer deny that just as existence is gendered, so is the digital realm. And for me, my biggest takeaway is to deal with the issues that we experience in the digital space, having at the back of our minds that it's gendered, so the solutions must be tailored in a gendered way.
For us to be in a position to implement these data-driven technologies or data-driven approaches, There's need of collaboration, multidisciplinary collaboration between different entities so that we ensure the kind of technologies we are developing involve everyone and the goals and objectives align with everyone's interests.
Everybody has to be at the table. It's not just a question about science and technology. It's not just a question about how do we leverage the newest AI. It's about getting people to the table to inform how it gets to people, when it gets to people, and how equitably people are benefited.